Okay, you're going live, okay?
Okay.
You're live.
So, what's the link for the YouTube?
Okay,
It's just...
I'm giving you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sending you directly. You're in live. Okay, you're going live, okay? Yeah.
Okay.
You're live. It's 5:45.
What's the link for the YouTube?
Okay,
It's
I'm giving you.
Okay.
Yeah, did you receive that?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, let me post it right now. All the groups. All right. Can you see that?
On YouTube, yes, I can.
Yeah, just take it over, and when you want to start.
We have 10 more minutes.
Okay.
Right to 6 o'clock.
So there is, okay, I can see that. I'll try to put the YouTube here. You can see that while you're watching. There's a 2-minute lag from the time you do that.
Then there's a time lapse. How do we sync the time?
Okay. They don't have to. Hey, Pia.
Yeah.
Okay, it's between you. It's 55 minutes. I think few people have joined. Just take it over.
Okay. Yeah, I see Ira. Hi, Ira. Hi, Ruchi. We are going to start in a couple of minutes. Kannan, are you ready?
Yeah, I am ready. Yeah, how are you?
I'm good. Welcome to our foodies show. Tell us a little bit about yourself and, how you're interested in cooking, what kind of food you like to cook.
Okay, so my name is Kannan. I am, I've been here for several years, about 25 years. I come from South India. I'm from Chennai. And so I'm a technologist, basically. So I work for Microsoft as an architect. And, cooking is my passion. So I try different things. I don't have a fixed set of recipes. I just feel like what I want to make, and I make it. And, that's about it. So I like to try new food. And then my guinea pig is my daughter. So she gives me feedback on, what comes out well, what doesn't come out well, and then I make adjustments, and then I improve and learn. So that's how I'm in the cooking journey. So I try to cook different types of cuisines, definitely North and South Indian. I like to make a lot of Italian food, some Mexican, some Thai. I haven't tried Chinese though, someday. So that's about it. So today, I'm thinking of making an Indo-Thai fusion, like salmon curry with the Thai red curry.
I'm very excited about it. It just sounds amazing. So without further ado, let's start. I will, all the people joining in, if they ask any questions, I will put it to you. But let's start.
Okay, so before we get started, there are a few things that I want to show. So what I have here is about, I cut some vegetables, like some carrots, some mushrooms, some broccoli, and these peppers, so like the yellow and red peppers. So I've cut them in julienne. So what I'm going to do right now is, and this is for the Thai red curry, right? So I'm going to put all these things and I'm going to blanch it for about a couple of minutes, okay? So while we are blanching this, I want to show what other ingredients I have for preparation of these three dishes, right? So I'm going to pour some water here. So you want to make sure that you don't blanch this too much, just for a couple of minutes, because you don't want to overcook this. At the same time, you don't want to undercook this, right? So a careful. So what I do is I usually add a little bit of salt to this. A little bit more. And give it a stir, and I'm going to put this in the microwave. So it's going to cook for 2 minutes. So for the red curry paste, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you perfectly fine.
Okay. So for the red curry paste, the ingredients are like, this is a coconut milk that you get in the store, in Safeway and other grocery stores.
All right.
You can actually make a red curry paste, or you can buy like this, the Thai red curry paste.
Right.
Again, in the same Asian food aisle of Safeway, you can get this. They have both the red curry as well as the green curry, okay? So we can do these two. And these are pretty much this, and I have some sugar. So I don't have brown sugar, but I have white sugar. Brown sugar is preferable. These are pretty much the ingredients for making the red curry, right?
Right.
And the next thing is I have some salmon, okay? So I bought this salmon from Costco, okay? So Costco, can you see this okay?
Yes, we can see it's frozen salmon, or is it fresh?
you can buy fresh as well as frozen, but for the past month or so, they don't seem to be having the fresh salmon in Costco. So that's the place I usually shop. So you can buy it. So what I've done is, because it's frozen, I took it out and I thawed this all day. Okay. You don't want to put it in microwave because salmon is very tender and it could cook by itself, right? So we just have to thaw it in room temperature. So what I'm going to do right now is, let me put this back inside.
So while you're cooking, Kannan, I just want to say hi to Ruchi, Abhinav, Ira, Purvi says, go Kannan, Priya, Balabhaskaran says, hello, Kannan. So just.
Hi, guys. Sorry. So, Pia, this is cooked, okay? So like the 2 minutes blanching. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to shock this, right? Because I don't want to sit in hot water. So I'm going to, actually, you know what? I'm going to do 1 more minute because it's not that warm. So let me run it for another 2 minutes. So while that is doing, I'm going to cut the salmon.
So those that joined a little later, Kannan actually, put the veggies in the microwave with a little bit of salt. So it, and then we have our salmon that is ready to cook.
So I'm taking the salmon out from the bag here.
So I believe, Kannan, the vegetables were fresh, right? You didn't use frozen vegetables. Ira is asking.
Yeah, it's fresh vegetables. Yeah. So I'm giving a wash for the salmon. So now let me wait. So before so I need to make the masala for the salmon. So I usually use 5 spices. Okay. So I start with turmeric, lal mirchi, dhania. Then I have some cumin powder and some garam masala.
Perfect.
And also I use a little bit of tamarind paste and obviously some salt. Okay. So this is what I'm going to be using to actually create the masala so I can marinate the salmon.
Okay.
So before we do that, I'm going to take this and I'm going to shock this in cold water. So we don't want this to overcook the vegetables, right? So I have a bowl of cold water here. So I'm going to shock this so it will stop the cooking of these vegetables, okay? Because in the red curry paste, you don't want, too soggy because it could become mushy and it could, make it becomes like a paste and you don't want that. You want a little bit of a watery consistency, right? So it's important that you do that. Okay, so I'll keep this water because this could be used as a broth.
Yeah, because it already has the flavors from the vegetable.
Exactly. So what I do is now I'm going to use this to make the masala, right? So first I put a little bit of cumin, like this, half a teaspoon if you want the actual measurement.
Right.
Then I have some chili powder. So the formula is if you put 1 teaspoon of chili powder, because there's 2 fillets here, so I don't want to put too much. So I'm going to put like half a teaspoon of chili powder, maybe a little bit more. And I double that quantity for the dhania powder. Okay.
Is that turmeric or chili powder?
So first I put turmeric and then chili powder.
Yeah, because that looked like turmeric, and I just want to make sure.
No, so I started with turmeric and then chili. Now I'm going to put some dhania powder. Okay. So that's done.
I'm asking everyone if they have any questions.
Sure. So this is cumin. So not too much of cumin. So same measurement as turmeric. Okay. And the garam masala, you don't want to put too much. So again, a very small pinch of garam masala. Okay. Any questions so far?
Not yet.
Okay, so this has 5 spices here. Okay, so then I'm going to take some
Garam masala?
No, tamarind paste.
Tamarind paste, okay.
So I have close to a teaspoon of tamarind paste. So let me put that here. And I have all these things done. I need to put a little bit of oil.
Right.
And some salt.
And what oil are you using? Are you using?
Usually olive oil or avocado oil is better.
Right.
But I don't have either one of them here, so I'm going to use the regular canola oil.
Okay.
So a little bit of salt, that's good enough. And there's olive oil. Actually, there is an olive oil, so I'll use that. So I'm putting a teaspoon of olive oil. Okay. And last but not the least, I need some ginger garlic paste.
Okay.
Okay, so usually I don't use this bottle. I chop the ginger garlic, but because this is a show, I'm going to use the ready-made paste. So I'm going to use like a teaspoon of that.
Okay.
Put this garlic. Okay. Sorry, this is not. So this is a garlic paste. So put a teaspoon of that. Okay.
And
and
for anyone that needs the recipe, I have actually already posted it on the foodie group. I will also post it on the home group. So, you can, after you watch Kannan, you can actually try it by yourselves too.
So I added ginger and garlic, and I'm making this paste right now. So we have the paste here, right?
Okay. Right.
So you can see the paste here, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So now I have the fillet. I'm just going to give it a rub, okay?
All right.
On both sides. So if there are slits here, make sure the masala goes inside those slits. So it penetrates the flush and goes inside, the flavor goes inside. Okay?
Right.
So I do this for both fillets. And this needs to actually marinate for about 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah, that way it would really soak in the flavors from the masala.
Okay. Yes, unmuted.
Okay.
Okay, so now you have the marinated, right? So I'm going to put this back in the fridge, okay? But here I've already marinated some fillet that's been sitting for 3 hours now. So I'm going to use that for actually frying, okay? So
Perfect.
this one is going to go into the fridge, okay? Okay, so now what we're going to do is let's make the Thai red curry, okay? So
Okay.
in order to do that, I'm going to
Folks, I think for Sailesh, I just posted the recipe on the Facebook group. So if you check, it's there, the recipe for what Kannan is cooking right now.
okay. So we have a pan. So the ingredients here are like coconut milk. So I've already poured the coconut milk in a bowl. Okay.
Huh?
So the formula is that if you use 2 tablespoons of this red chili paste, you need 1 can of coconut milk. Okay. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah.
That must be really
So,
spicy red chili paste.
yes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start cooking this. So I'm going to pour some olive oil.
Okay.
And while it's so I'm going to take because I have 2 cans of coconut milk here. So I'm going to take like 4 tablespoons of this red chili paste. Okay.
All right. Well, also, everyone, please give a shout out to Shahid, who's behind the camera, filming Kannan. So, hi, Shahid.
Fuck. Okay. All right. Hello.
Hey, that's
I'm
not
helping.
allowed. You're not allowed to say that on TV.
So make sure that you don't burn this, okay?
Okay.
So I'm in a low flame, okay? So you want to saute this a little bit. And this red chili paste has got everything. It has lemongrass, it has coriander, it has salt added to this. So it's all mixed into this, right? So you don't have to add anything extra. But if you think that the salt is not enough, then you can add a little bit more salt, okay? So this is so I'm going to pour the coconut milk, okay?
All right.
And then gently stir this, okay?
Hi, Madhavan. Hi, Maddie. It's Mad. Well, you have your full name here, so I was confused.
So Pia, can you see this? It's added. It becomes very thick very fast. So you need to do this in a very slow flame, and slowly cook this, okay?
That looks
And
delicious
so
already.
Yeah. So the other thing that you have to consider adding is for vegetarians, you could add a little bit of soy sauce and some white wine vinegar to get that. Or if you don't mind fish sauce, you can add a small teaspoon, like maybe half a teaspoon of fish sauce.
Fish sauce usually has very strong flavor, so it actually makes it very, it smells really good actually.
Right. And I don't have it, so I'm not using that. I'm going to use for a little bit of sugar.
Right, and you did mention that preferably you'd use brown sugar instead of the white.
Right. Yeah. So if you're diabetic, maybe you may want to keep away from this, but a little bit of sugar would help.
Kannan, I have a question from Ruchi. She's asking that instead of like tamarind paste, could you use lemon juice?
You could, or you can also use amchur powder as well. But I like tamarind because it gives you a little bit of a punch.
I think especially for Thai cooking, they actually use a lot of tamarind paste.
Right. So I'm going to add the vegetables in this right now. So this is sitting here, and make sure that you don't add a lot of water. So just drain it and put the vegetables. And again, you can use any vegetables. A combination of vegetables would be nice.
Right.
You can also add tofu if you want. If you have chicken, you can put chicken in it. All the stuff that you see in Malaysian restaurants, it's similar to that. So,
this
but I'm making this as vegetarian. Yeah.
I wish I could taste it, but I guess next time when the shelter-in-place is over, we will actually, try and make sure that I'm where the cooking is happening so I can taste the yummy food.
Yeah, absolutely.
So hi Pony, hi Nita, Aarti says hi Kannan.
Hi guys, how are you? So we're adding all these things here, and I think that's it. So give a stir. So it smells good. So I am going to let it cook in slow flame.
All right.
So while this is going, I'm going to, I have some marinated salmon here, right, sitting in the fridge. So I'm going to use that to make my so I use a lot of oil for because it's a shallow fry. So if you don't mind too much oil, it actually tastes better. So let me wait for this to heat up.
Sorry about that, folks. My battery was dying.
So I'm tasting this a little bit.
Kannan, I have a question from Salish. Sujesh, he's asking if it's Atlantic salmon.
Yeah, you could. I mean, this is Costco's. Yeah, it's Atlantic salmon. Yeah.
Hi, Pravina.
Okay, so now I'm going to. It's still not hot enough. Any questions so far?
No.
So while this is heating up, I want to. I also prepared some salad. So I bought this a store-bought salad. So Asian chopped salad, so you can. So we'll give this a mix while the thing is heating up. So the idea here is that a little bit of salad. I also cooked some quinoa, a curried quinoa, and I can. I'm not going to show you how to make it, but it's already pre-made here. So when we plate this, we'll have a little bit of salad, some quinoa, and then I'm going to have the salmon with the red curry paste. So this is done. Now I'm going to cook the salmon. So I'm going to take one of them. This is already marinated. for now, let me do just 2, right? So the thing is, when you cook salmon, because it's oily, right? Put a paper towel like this, so you can drain the oil.
And Maddie, I believe you can, Kannan marinated it for about 2 hours. And if you just go back and look at the recording for this, you will find the whole process. You were a little late. Okay, so Maddie is asking if he could use gingelly oil instead of olive oil. But you did say you sometimes use avocado oil too, right? So maybe
I like avocado oil, yeah, but olive oil is fine. Olive oil is fine. Yeah.
Hope that answers your question, Maddie. You could use avocado oil instead of olive oil if you don't like olive oil. And I actually I have not used gingelly oil ever.
Gingelly oil? No, I wouldn't use that. I wouldn't use that. I have not used it for this purpose. I've used gingelly oil for other purposes, but not for this. So it cooks for a few minutes on both sides.
Maddie is saying, Kannan, can you smile? The fish looks awesome.
Can I what?
Can you smile?
Maddie is a tough person to satisfy.
It's hard, Maddie, to multitask that way, but
Yeah.
this really does look yummy.
It smells good too.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. And we are all jealous of Shahid who gets to taste this.
Yeah. He's doing a lot of hard work here.
That he is. He definitely deserves it. So Purvi is asking, how do you know that the salmon is cooked?
You can actually see on the side here, like sometimes I kind of press it a little bit and see if I see any tenderness there. And if I don't see it, then, just keep monitoring it. And I think it's almost done right now.
Also a technique I use, I take a fork and sort of, push it through the fish. If it goes all the way through.
Yeah, that's true. So I can see that there are some parts of it that's still not cooked. So just let it cook for 1 more minute.
Also, fish, you have to be very careful because if you overcook it, then it probably will disintegrate. So you have to make sure that it's not.
Exactly. So right now it's almost done. So I'm going to put it here.
Ira is saying no sound.
I'm sorry, what's the question?
Sorry, no. She's on the wrong message.
So it's done right now. So I'm going to turn this off for now. I'll cook the remaining later. So this is almost done as well. This red curry, okay. If you need more spicy, you can add more of the red curry paste, or you can use any hot sauce. Okay. So I'm going to wash my hands and I'm going to start plating this. Okay.
Perfect. Yeah, everyone's saying Shahid's really lucky. But then, you know, guys, he did work really hard. He works hard every time to get our show online. So if there's somebody that deserves to taste it, it's definitely Shahid.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so I'm going to use a plate here. Yeah, I have a quinoa here. So that's the quinoa here is made. I put like 1 cup of quinoa and then 2 to 3 cups of water. Actually, 3 cups of water. And I added a little bit of salt, a little bit of turmeric, a little bit of chili powder, a little bit of dhania powder. Okay.
Perfect.
So just to get some flavor. Okay. So I'm going to start plating right now. So I'm going to take actually use this for my quinoa. Okay. I'm going to take some salad here. So you can see that I have some quinoa, some salad.
Right.
Then I'm going to take one of this salmon, lay it on this, and I'm going to take a little cup because I don't want to make the salmon soggy. I'm going to use a cup here for my red curry paste. Sorry, the Thai red curry.
Yeah.
So.
Hi, Sonal, you're welcome.
So I have this. So with this, I can use.
That looks just.
Call it a happy sauce, sriracha. So whatever you want, you can sprinkle it and enjoy it. So I'm going to place it here.
There you go, folks. That's our braised salmon with Thai red curry sauce and curry quinoa. Looks absolutely delicious. Thank you so much, Kannan.
Thank you. Any questions? Anybody has any questions?
Yeah. I'm waiting. You know, if you have any questions, please type them and I will, you know, ask Kannan. Well, Pony is saying, very good, Kannan, Pia, and Shahid. Ira said, perfect. Lakshmi is saying, wow, excellent presentation.
Thank you.
So that looks good. On that note, thank you so much, Kannan. Thank you for being our guest. You really upped the level. You know, hopefully in the next few, we will have more people come on and share, you know, amazing recipes. You've set the bar up high. Thank you so much, Kannan.
Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you, Shahid.
Okay, Lakshmi says she's hungry and she wants to come over for dinner. Priya is saying, awesome meal. Thanks, Kannan, Pia, and Shahid. All right, with that, we will, you know, call it a night. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. And thank you again, Kannan.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.